The vest does things to me.
I don't know, I'm frustrated.
Tomorrow we go on our first flights. The hardest things here is finding any time to literally just be by yourself. Trauma.
Daily Starbucks.
We are leaving the training center for the last
time. Okay, so this is the start of week 4. This is the beginning of the second vlog of training vlog. This is not a great start because I just took my test. I know I'm freaking out. I did fine, but I got a 93%, whereas the first 2 tests I got 100%. And the reason I'm upset, so there's 30 questions, so it means I missed 2 questions. And the reason I'm upset is because one of the questions I got wrong, I had technically answered correctly according to my notes. So in some way, shape, or form, I wrote my notes down incorrectly, but like I wouldn't do that. I don't know, I'm frustrated. And then the second one, it was kind of a situation where they were like, don't write down too many notes for this part, like just trust the process, trust us, we're gonna teach this to you. And I didn't have notes on this particular subject really, and so I clearly didn't know the right answer. It's not that big of a deal. I'm just pissed at myself. It's not a big deal in the long run. I still have a 98.8% average, and you just have to maintain over a 90. And I got the 100% on my last 2 tests. But I'm definitely just gonna trust myself and write down notes all the time now, and obviously make sure I'm not writing down incorrect notes. But anyway, it's about time for me to head back up to the classroom because they give us an hour, and when you're done with the test you have to leave the classroom, so it's about time to head back up to start class again. I don't have any other updates or anything right now to tell you guys, but welcome to the second vlog. Sorry that it's kind of a crappy, dramatic beginning, but it'll get better from here on out obviously, and that's all I have for now. So it's the end of the day on Wednesday, May 4th or whatever, but my cousin, look what she sent me. She sent me like a birthday package of some vegan cupcakes, and I am so excited. This is gonna be my dinner tonight, especially after a 11 hour day that we had. Okay, so it's bright and I can hardly keep my eyes open, and I'm also sitting next to this door that I hope doesn't swing open, but I kind of wanted to sit in a corner because it's pretty windy out today and I don't want the like camera to only pick up the wind, so that's why I'm sitting right here. I'm outside of my hotel. As I said, it's Saturday. It's like day 27 I think of this whole process. May 7th I think, yeah, May 7th. And we don't have class today because today's our off day and tomorrow we go on our first flights of training. So I am flying to Providence, Rhode Island tomorrow. It's a 2.5 hour flight from Atlanta to Providence. We sit there for about an hour and then we do the same thing back. And by sit, I mean probably actually only like 10 minutes of sitting because the flight leaves basically an hour after we land, which means we really only have time for like deplaning and probably having like a quick chat with the crew and then boarding again. We're not working crew members, but we assist the crew. Part of like the FAA, which is like the Federal Aviation Administration or something like that, part of the rules of like flight attendant training is that you have to have training flights and stuff like that. So that's what we're doing. The following Sunday, so we have next Saturday off again. The following Sunday, I'm actually going to San Jose. That's a transcon flight. That's 5 hours from Atlanta to San Jose. And then 5 hours back. So that'll be like a really long day. At least tomorrow is only like just a regular long day. Something really exciting about today, I'm about to go to the gym and then I'm gonna come back and shower and get ready because today we are doing our uniform pickups, which is really exciting. We are picking up our uniforms, making sure they fit, trying them all on, and then we get to take them home, obviously by Home and Mean Hotel. That's what we're doing today. My appointment is at 2, so I can't really probably show anything while I'm trying them on there, but I'll try them all on camera in the hotel room later today or something. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, what else was I gonna say? This week has been really hard to film updates. We've had a lot of really long days. You know, we start at noon, and sometimes they'll tell us, like, just to be transparent, tomorrow is expected to be a 10 or 11 hour day. And like Monday we got out at like 10, Wednesday we got out at 11, Thursday we got out at like 11 again, and yesterday we got off at around 9, so it wasn't too bad. But long days. So we've been learning about narrow body aircraft, which are airplanes with just one aisle down the middle, you know, just one walking aisle down the middle. So we've learned about each narrow body aircraft every day of this week, and then that's what our assessment, like our exam, will be on Monday, first thing Monday morning. And by Monday morning I mean noon, Monday at noon. But the most like intense part, which is not that intense, especially after 5 days of doing it, is learning the stuff we have to do at the doors. So at the training center, there's like a mock-up of every single aircraft door, and basically you just have to learn how to use it in normal operation and then also emergency operation. And there's very specific things you have to say, and it's not just like a one-word thing, it's like a sentence or two and it has to be verbatim. So it kind of is a little daunting because on Friday next week, so a week basically away, we are tested on all doors. So all the doors we learned last week, and then all the doors we're learning this upcoming week as well, with the wide body aircrafts, which are aircrafts with 2 lanes down the middle. But I will say on Monday it was terrifying, and then by Friday it was easy. So I think just doing the same motions over and over again, even though it's a different thing we have to say and a different door, doing those same motions over and over again made it like pretty easy just to figure out. It's about 10:15 I think. So I'm gonna go to the gym here. I just wanted to update you guys because I haven't been able to chat too much. I'm gonna try and do my best to just film as much as I can this week, because this upcoming week is kind of like the last real week, because the final week of this whole thing, week 6, we do 2 days of special customer service training, and then we have like a final exam, like that encompasses everything we've learned, and then we have some final evaluations, and then that's on Wednesday. And then Thursday of the last week we just do admin stuff, like we get our special badges and stuff like that, and then Friday of the last week is graduation. So really next week is the real intense long last week kind of. And there's a lot of things I can't film either, which I've said a million times, so you guys already know that. But yeah, I need to go put my camera back in the room and run to the training center and get a workout in. Trauma.
Right. So this is the thing. I open up this because I like to help people. And I'm super nice.
Okay, it's really messy in here, but I'm gonna try and show everything. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try. Okay, so this is the dress. I can't show you everything because I have no way of doing that, but this is the dress. I've never put on one of these scarves before, so that's gonna be something I have to learn. This is the dress. This is my least favorite option, only because I'm not really a dress gal. I'm more of a pants gal, you know what I'm saying? So I got a dress, I got a skirt suit, and then the pantsuit. So I'll show those now. Okay, this is the skirt suit. As you can see, it's a skirt, the vest, and the top. I also have a short sleeve top option. The vest does things to me. I'm obsessed with this vest. Anyway, and then the lady who fit me the first day we went in and tried these on showed me like to put the scarf around the collar, and I really like the way that looks. I think it's really cute. I'll have to play around with like perfecting it because it's the first time I'm playing with this scarf, but here's this. And then, yeah, not that it's super fun, but there's a blazer and it kind of makes you look a little, I don't want to say granny in a mean way, but a little granny-ish because of the color, but it does still look really nice. So here's the skirt suit. This is my second favorite option, and then my favorite is the pants, which I'll show you next. This, you can kind of see it in the mirror. Actually, that was a good angle. This is the pantsuit. This is the pantsuit. I can't show you very well, but this is the pantsuit. This is what I'm probably going to be graduating in. This is my favorite option. I do have to wear the blazer when I graduate though, so let's see. Anyway, so this is what it'll look like when I graduate. I'll be blazing hot, but whatever. And then I'll also have another pocket square in this pocket. But this is my official pantsuit, and I really love how official I feel. And they're my uniform pieces. They're mine. I get to keep them. This mirror, I don't love this mirror, but yeah. I just wanted to do a quick check-in. I only have like 2.5 minutes of footage left on this memory card, but I wanted to just say that it is the end of week 4, basically the start of week 6. It's still the same day that I tried on the uniforms for the vlog, but my energy is certainly draining. I think just being in such a high stress environment, and training is not stress, the training itself is not the high stress environment. It's kind of just what it does to you. I don't know, that doesn't make sense at all because it is a high stress environment, but it's very fast paced, very intense. And so I'm trying to keep my energy high. I've got stuff I'm about to start studying here. I ordered from this vegan restaurant, this local vegan restaurant, and I just finished, and I'm just trying to keep my head up. But I feel like I've come on here and just kind of like acted like everything is amazing, and to be honest, I've had an amazing experience. I've really enjoyed a lot of aspects of training. Obviously, the exams and the evaluations are very intense and very nerve-wracking. However, I just wanted to be very real, and like this week I've definitely felt my energy shift, and I'm trying to just remain positive, stay happy, stay excited, stay motivated. And getting my uniforms today and thinking about the flight that I get to go on tomorrow is definitely, the momentum is picking up again. And yeah, that's just what I wanted to come on here and say. And this is also a memory for me. It's not just to put on my YouTube channel. This is a memory for me. So that's why I kind of wanted to be as real as possible for like anyone watching who's interested, but also for myself in the future. But I gotta get to studying. It's about 7:15 p.m. and I've got studying I've got to do, and then preparing for my flight tomorrow. So yeah.
We need to take a picture.
My partner has been out of
It's really bright, and I'm just on my quick little walk to campus. I haven't walked for quite a few days because it's been kind of warm, and I'm walking at like 11, so it's already kind of getting warmer throughout the day, and I don't want to get sweaty before class. But today it's only like 70 and it's still a little windy, so it's kind of nice. Today is day 30, which is May 10th, I believe. I got a 93 on my test again on Monday, or yesterday, so it's Tuesday today. I'm not like overly upset about it. The one question I had right, and then I changed it to the other answer. And the other one, I just didn't have all the knowledge to answer it correctly. My average is still a 96 though. And if I got a 93 on both tests coming up, I would still have a 93%. So I'm doing just fine. But we have a test again on Thursday for the wide body aircrafts because that's what we're learning right now. So striving for a 100%. I really want to try to get a 100% on at least the next test. I don't know about the final, although I've heard the final isn't too bad. So I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, this week has been good so far. Only one day. It was kind of a long day, but we had a lot to do. Yeah, I need to brief you guys on what my OE flight was like, my first training flight, because I had a lot of fun and I want to tell you guys all about it, but I haven't had the chance yet. So I'm hoping that maybe tonight or tomorrow I'll have time to kind of talk about the OE flight and tell you how much fun it was and all the things I got to do. So with all that being said, I'm almost at campus now, so I'm gonna check out just for now, and then I'm hoping to come back soon. So yeah. Every time we're leaving class, like right at this area, it always smells so good. I don't know what kind of trees they are, but they smell so good. They've got little red balls on them, so I don't know what they are, but it smells so good. I thought I'd add that memory in here for myself when I watched this years later, and I forgot about the good smelling trees as I'm coming and leaving from class. Just went to the gym. That is why I look sweaty and gross. I also painted my nails last night because I have to have them painted for tomorrow, for Thursday, for picture day. I literally have to, so I got them done. If you watch my channel, you know I love acrylics, so I can't wait to get home and get my acrylics back on. Anyways, I know it's loud and I'm talking on the street, but this is one of the few places I'm by myself and I can like talk to the camera. So I just went to the gym. As I said, it's Wednesday morning. Today we are learning about our very last aircraft. And then we have a test on our wide body aircraft tomorrow, first thing, start of the day. So that'll be our second to last test. The very last like formal test, I guess you could say, is next Wednesday, and that's our final. And then we have like 4 different in-person evaluations between now and the end of class. Maybe even 5, I can't remember the exact number, but it's a little intense, but we're gonna get through it. I might not have time to update how my flights went on the weekend. I need a little bit more time to sit down and chat with the camera. However, I thought I'd come on here and say hi. And yeah, it's a good day today. Our last aircraft is pretty crazy. Daily Starbucks.
Don't forget the chocolate.
Yeah.
You guys are laughing.
Okay, so I'm literally sitting on 2 pillows to make this angle work, and the camera is like on top of this like bed post. I'll show you afterwards. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I finally have time to do a little bit of a debrief, and then I need to wash my face and just study the rest of the night. It's 10:30. So, and I have a test tomorrow. So like I was saying earlier today, we finished learning our last wide body aircraft, and then tomorrow we are being tested on the 3 wide body aircrafts in my airline's fleet. We'll have that first thing tomorrow. We have to report to class at 11 a.m. tomorrow, whereas normally we're noon. It's picture day tomorrow, so we have to be very specific with what we wear. Obviously we're wearing our uniform, but it has to be even more particular than just like a normal work day. So that's not really stressful, but that's something on my mind. I've got to make sure, like that's why I painted my nails and they look like trash because I'm really bad at it, but I need to make sure they don't look like trash because they can't, and they will check. So this last weekend on Sunday, I went on they're called OE flights. I had so much fun. So I went to Providence, Rhode Island and back. I literally just got off the plane and got right back on, so it's not like I got to do anything fun or cool, but I had such a great time. My evaluator was so amazing. I got along so well with him. He was just like so fun, and his vibe was just really working with my vibe. I was with another one of my classmates and we were having a great time together. We kind of split up. One way I was working up front on the flight and he was working in the back, and then on the other way we swapped. We had 2 different crews. One of the crews we were with when we flew from Atlanta to Providence, we were with a New York City based crew, and then the crew when we were flying Providence back to Atlanta, we were with an Atlanta based crew. So we had 2 different styles of crews. I mean, everyone's trained the same, but obviously like things kind of work different for different crews, and obviously you're working with different people every day too, so work styles are always different. But it was just so much fun. The experience was amazing. I was kind of nervous going into it, not thinking like anything bad or crazy was going to happen. I was just like not really sure what to expect, but my evaluator just made us have the most comfortable and fun time, and it was so much fun. The first flight I worked first class with the flight leader, and then in the second flight I worked like back galley as well as main cabin with the few other flight attendants back there. So I got to do the whole service thing, and yeah, I had a great time. It was cool and I was really happy about it. But on Sunday this week I'm flying, I know I've mentioned it before, but I'm flying all the way to San Jose. I have 2 other people in my group with me from my class, so there's 3 of us from my class going on this flight, but there is no evaluator. So you kind of get on the aircraft and you're just part of the crew. We're not technically working crew yet because we're not graduated flight attendants, but the idea is to just go be part of the crew for the whole flight. So I'm not really sure how that's gonna work. I'm hoping that we have like a really inviting, welcoming crew that is receptive towards us and allows us to be receptive towards their teaching styles, that kind of teaches us rather than expects, you know what I mean? Like expect some things because we've learned a lot, but like teaches us too and guides us. I guess guide is the right word I'm looking for. Anyway, and yeah, that was it on that. The craziest thing is tomorrow is, like I said, uniform day, and then Friday is the last day of this week. It is the last day we are wearing the white polo, which like we have to wear every day almost. And then Saturday we have off, Sunday we have our other flight, and then moving forward, Monday and Tuesday are business attire days, so like blouses, blazers, stuff like that. Wednesday of next week is a uniform day, Thursday is a business day, and Friday is graduation uniform day. So we don't even have any more white polo training attire days after Friday, which is just crazy to think about. But yeah, I'm just a little stressed about the test tomorrow. There's a lot of variations of these different types of aircraft, so it's just a lot of information to try and figure out what I should be memorizing and what isn't as important to memorize. But as always, I'm going to try to remember, and if I have time, film a little clip after my test to update on how I did. The way the test works is like you get an hour to take the test, and if you're done before then you just like leave the classroom with whatever you want to leave with, and you have to report back at the hour mark. So usually I think the longest a test took me was 30 minutes, and so I had 30 minutes to kind of go out. But if I have that time, I will update. If not, I will hope to jump on here and get a clip sometime soon. I don't think tomorrow's gonna be a terribly long day, so if it's not, then I should find time to be able to do a little update. If it is, Saturday, hopefully, I'll give you guys an update. But that's it for now. I also have to take a COVID test tomorrow. We show our COVID test because we have to take them twice a week just to make sure that none of us are bringing COVID, because we've had 3 people in our class over the course of this now almost 5 full weeks get COVID, and they got placed into a class that's a week behind us now. So they're still in the program, but they're no longer in our class, which is sad, but I'm glad that they're still in the program. So yeah, that's why we're taking these COVID tests, to stay safe. But I wanted to show you guys. So you're like, here's my pillow, my bed. This little thing, this thing is what you were on. Partly on this, partly on this. Whoa, now we're zoomed in. Now we're really zoomed in. Anyway, that is probably all for tonight. Like I said, today is day 31. I think I said this earlier. Maybe I didn't. Today is day 31, Wednesday. There's 9 days left. Well, tomorrow it's starting with 8 days left of the entire process, which is just wild. I don't know how to process it. It's crazy. Anyway, that's all for tonight.
Hi. Uniform day.
So I royally failed to update yesterday, but as you could see in the small clip I had, we were all in our uniforms because it was picture day. So it was really exciting. I took my test, I got a 97. I only missed one. And the one that I missed, because you can like review the questions after you submit your answers. The one that I missed, I was so focused on, it was based off of pictures, and I was so focused on making sure something was closed in one picture that I didn't see what was behind it. So that's why I got it wrong. It's okay though. My average is a 97, so I could literally get an 80% on the next test and still have like a 92 or 93% in order to pass this test, you can't get anything less than an 80%. So like logically I could get less than 80% and still keep a 90%. Regardless, I've heard that the final we take next Wednesday is pretty straightforward, so I'm not too concerned, especially if it's similar to the last 2 tests. They were very straightforward. So yeah, I'm sitting pretty at 97. I would love to get 100%. That would make me feel amazing, but we'll see. Today I'm very stressed though. We have a little bit later of a start time, so you know, yesterday we went in a little earlier. Well, today we're going in at 1. So it's almost noon now. I'm just getting last bits of studying in. We have 3 different type of like in-person evaluations today, and I'm extremely stressed because one of them consists of 13 different things. The other one consists of them, I'm not even sure. They ask you have to know verbatim things to check on certain things, and I'm not even sure how many they're gonna ask of us. And then the last one, we're in a group setting as like a crew and stuff. So I'm not as concerned about that one because that's the last thing we do in the day, and it's after our lunch break, so I can like convene with class members and like try to study and stuff. But I'm really just stressed about the other 2. But once today is over, it's basically gonna feel like this whole thing is done. Next week, we're just learning 2 different types of service, like international first class, really higher services, I guess you could say. And we do have our final, and we have another one in-person evaluation segment, which will be similar to today's, but it's just one of the things we're doing today next week. So basically after today's done, it's gonna feel like it's basically over. Like all the crazy stuff will be done. So I'm kind of freaking out about that because like, how did that happen? How did we get here? But I'm literally like sending up a prayer to our Lord and Savior, like, please bless me today. Please help me today. I am extremely stressed, but I don't want to like overly study and stress out my brain. And last night I had a lot of fun with a few of my friends, Sumi, Chris, Alexa, and Andrew, and we were just like cackling, laughing sometimes, and it really helped me like decompress after such hard weeks that we've gone through. And so I'm hoping to just go into this today with really good vibes. So pray for me. I'll let you know.
Last day in our training attire. We're all very stressed though.
Yeah, no, I thought it hurt me.
Not Mercedes bra being in my video.
Girls going wild.
My luggage, she bought my steamer, she bought me some shoes.
Say hi.
Hi. Just got some bag tags for our bags.
You know what I have found is one of the hardest things here is finding any time to literally just be by yourself. It's day 37, May 17th. It's Tuesday of week 6, to give you a better idea. I'm literally sitting outside in the back of the hotel area because this was the only place I could be by myself, like, just to film this vlog clip. But I just wanted to update you guys. I have not been able to like film anything for a while. I think I have like just a few clips of us in our uniforms on picture day and just a few clips here and there. And then tomorrow we actually wear our uniforms again. It's not picture day or anything, but it's a uniform day. And then on Thursday we wear business attire, and then on Friday is graduation, which is just so freaking crazy. Like I genuinely can't comprehend it. But Thursday is basically just an admin day because all of our finals and everything is tomorrow. I'm honestly not overly concerned or worried. I feel very confident. I feel like our instructors have done an incredible job, and they did like a review of everything today, and it was, I wouldn't use the word easy, but I just feel like we were all very prepared for it. So I feel like we're very prepared for tomorrow. There's a couple of different types of finals that we're taking tomorrow. Overall, I feel okay. I'm gonna study, but I feel okay. I had my flight to San Jose on Sunday. That was my long flight, and I honestly had such a great time. The crew, we were with the same crew from Atlanta to San Jose and San Jose back to Atlanta, and they were such a great crew. I loved them so much. I got along really well with the crew, and they were super helpful, and at the end, they kind of complimented me, like took me to the side, and they were just like, you did very well, and like you didn't ask too many questions, but you were asking the right questions, and you gave time to observe and just work and just figure it out on your own. Anyway, so I felt really great about that, and I'm still freaking out that it's basically the end of all of this. Like tomorrow is the last, like today was the last day of learning, which is just so crazy. Tomorrow is like the finals day, I guess you could say. And then Thursday is an admin day, and then Friday's graduation. And it's wild. It's so crazy. Like on Thursday, my parents and Sam will get here right around noon or something, which doesn't really, I'll still be in the training center for a while, and then I'll stay with them that night, and then on Friday morning I'll wake up and get ready for graduation, which is just so crazy to think about. I can't believe, like, it genuinely does not make sense in my mind that we're almost done with 6 weeks. Obviously, like when I look back and I think about week 1, does it feel like that was forever ago? Absolutely. But time has genuinely sped by so fast, and it doesn't make sense in my brain. I feel like I probably had other things to update on, but because I haven't been able to get on the camera for a while, I don't remember a lot of those things. But yeah, Thursday was great because we were all in our uniforms and we were in the exact attire we were going to wear for graduation. So it was amazing to see everyone all dolled up because it was picture day, and we didn't wear our masks for like the beginning of that day because we were getting ready to take the picture, and it was just so amazing to see everyone's face, and everyone was so happy and smiley. Friday was an extremely difficult day, but we all did really well. It was just these really big exams, in-person evaluations for certain type of procedures, whether it be normal or emergency style procedures, and it was so intense. It was absolutely, without a doubt, the most anxiety-inducing thing I've ever done, but we were very well prepared for it. Our instructors are incredible, and we have a really great team, and yeah, outside of that, I'm just kind of gobsmacked that it's the end. Like, how did all this time pass? And it feels weird to think I've adjusted to this life now, and I will have to go back and adjust to normal life again. Like, I never thought I'd feel that way. I always thought that this would feel like something that didn't feel like normal life, and it isn't. But after doing this for almost 6 whole weeks now, it kind of feels normal, and going back home is gonna feel weird almost. You know what I mean? I don't know how to describe it. It's like 8:30 or something like that, and I'm gonna study with some friends and get ready for tomorrow and not overstudy because we know this stuff, and then do the last like hard day tomorrow. And then after that it's done basically, which is just so crazy. But I'll try to update after tomorrow, and definitely obviously graduation. I can't film anything of graduation, but I can film before clips and after clips, and I'll obviously add in pictures and stuff like that. But yeah, anyway, that's all.
We did it. We passed our final tests and evaluations. Hi guys.
It's official.
It's official.
I don't really know.
Everybody say hi. Happy birthday, Presley.
Welcome back to my channel.
Exactly, girl. Exactly. Oh yes, girl. Oh yeah.
He is such a intellectual.
We are leaving the training center for the last time. That's so crazy. I don't know how to feel. But seriously though, it's kind of crazy. And I already got emotional a few times today, and I don't know. I don't know how to process these emotions. Made it through graduation. Got my wings.
Just did it. Done.
We are headed to the airport now. And
She's got, what, 3 days before she's got to be in New York?
yeah, then I'll go to New York on Tuesday. It's Friday. Friday? Yeah, Friday. But anyways, I'll talk more later and I'll post, I'll put up a bunch of photos and stuff as well. I can't believe it. Came to P.F. Chang's in the Atlanta airport, which
Full circle.
it's a full circle moment because right after I got the job over 2 years ago, this is where I came by myself to celebrate. So now I'm here with mom and dad and Sam celebrating
Graduation.
and then getting on a flight to go home.